So much of the discussion of the ongoing refugee crisis in Western, educated, industrialized, rich, and democratic societies, or what some people call weird places, so much of the discussion around the refugee crisis in weird places revolves around concerns that many of us have with these images. How are we going to accommodate all of these people? What's going to happen to labor markets, or crime, or the already insane housing market? Now, don't get me wrong, these are all reasonable questions, and I wish I had the answers to them. But in asking and answering these questions, what we fail to understand is that actually most refugees are not going to weird places. In fact, 84% of all refugees are actually hosted in countries that are immediately adjacent to the ones that they've left. And many times these countries are as poor or poorer than the places that people are fleeing. So what are the effects of hosting refugees in these kinds of settings? What I would like to convince you of this evening is that it is crucial for us to understand the impact of hosting refugees on the regions that are most commonly hosting them. For one, the refugee crisis is not going to end anytime soon. There are currently 65.6 million people who have been internally displaced from their homes, and 22.5 of them are refugees. Let's pause to think about that number, 22.5 million people. This is slightly less than the population of Australia. And half of these people, half of these refugees are under the age of 18. So the refugee problem is not going away. But more importantly, I argue that it is crucial for us to understand and promote refugee integration in local settings because it has the potential to bring many benefits. And in particular, it has the potential to reduce these precarious migration flows that we so frequently observe in the media and fear.